Hello and welcome to the War Report. I am your host, Burnt Out Cyrus, joined by Burnt Out Quan. This is a show where we are very tired of watching wrestling, but we're going to be covering NXT and AEW Mania Week. I'm sure burnt a lot of people, but we are back. We are here for all of you guys. How you feeling, Quan?
You said it, man. I'm tired. I'm worn out. I don't want to consume any more wrestling content until like Monday. I really don't. I can't I was telling you before we started recording. I didn't go on the comeback account all day yesterday. I deleted it off my phone. I didn't want to see nothing. I muted any word you could think of. Vince, Endeavor, Raw, Triple H, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, KSI, Aiden Ross, anybody. I said I don't want to see nothing.
Aiden Ross.
I don't want to see nothing.
I think you should be blocking Aiden Ross off rip anyway, but that's fucking hilarious.
Even on here, but I'm just like, yo, I cannot do this. I can't. I even like muted the wrestling channels in the Discord just because I didn't even want to accidentally see some wrestling content. That's how that's how thorough I was yesterday. But I'm happy to be back recording though. And I want to hear about what you've been up to. I need to hear the whole trip.
I went to WrestleMania.
Whatever you can share on a podcast. I don't know what y'all doing.
Whatever.
When did you fly in? When did you fly in?
I flew in that Thursday. Went to Wale Mania, which is Wale Mania. If you've been to the last one, is pretty much the same, or heard my thoughts on the last one, is pretty much the same.
Saw a couple clips. I saw Samoa Joe was in there rapping. Saw the Usos showed up.
The Usos and the Big E thing was cool, but also confusing because it really feels like Big E was like retiring.
I think Big E's retiring anyway. It doesn't seem like he's coming back. I'll be surprised. I hope so. But
I don't know. It's available on YouTube now, I believe, but like there was a video package that was like at at Wale Mania. That was just like, just a kind words from all his family and friends. Like it felt like an obituary for real. Like,
yeah,
it was. If you were there at Wale Mania, I'm pretty sure you damn near felt the same. It kind of felt like he was gone, or like he's packing it up, or he can't.
Yeah.
They know something that we don't.
Yeah, that's where I kind of going with it at this point. I feel like he might have a strong feeling. Or like the doctor said, other doctors was like, you could, but we probably not. Either get one of those situations.
Mm-hmm.
There might be a chance.
Yeah. So
if that is the end, I mean, at least he got the WWE Championship run. He did everything he basically could, and he seems like he's okay with it. At least openly, he seems like he's okay with it. If this is it, and shit, hell of a career either way. So I'm happy he got his flowers for that. But yeah, it was a little eerie. A little bit. I was like, that's a little concerning. A little. I don't want to say morbid, not the word, because he's not dying, but like, it's like, damn. All right.
Yeah, it's just like, it was very bizarre. But Wale Mania was cool. I will say this though, it was just an observation that there's a lot of wrestlers that are there for Wale Mania. A lot of the NXT folks were there. A lot of AEW people were there, and dog. If a wrestler is billed as 6'1", they're 5'8". These niggas are small. Or not for small, real? But these niggas are short.
You know what's crazy? Every wrestler I've seen in person were actually taller than I imagine. Like, I saw Bubba Ray Dudley. I was like, this nigga's huge. Why is this dude so big? Like, I understand he's a bigger dude, but like seeing him in person, I was like, wow, this guy's massive.
The only people that I saw that week that were taller than me was Julius Creed, Gunther.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
No, that's probably it. Yeah, no, just them. I believe Grayson Waller was there, or a dude that looked very similar to Grayson Waller. Dog, I was looking at the top of the nigga head, bro.
I can see that. Yeah.
I'm only 6'2". I'm looking at the top of the nigga head.
I can see that.
Stacks. I'm looking at the top of the nigga head, bro.
No, Stacks looks short. He looked like he's short.
That
didn't surprise me.
But I was surprised. I was like, a lot of these motherfuckers are short.
That's a short king.
You know what I mean? It didn't take anything away from me, but I was just like, these cameras, man.
Yeah, you're a big guy. You know what I mean? So you gotta understand.
They be working.
You're bigger than average. You know, like pause. Whoa. Bigger than the average person.
That's crazy.
No freaky. You know what I mean? But like I was saying, you're a bigger dude, so you gotta like take that into account. I often do the same thing when I kind of forget that I'm a bigger guy sometimes. You know,
I was just like, damn, that's crazy. A lot of the women. Well, I wasn't expecting the women.
Tiny.
Nikita Lyons is very short.
Is she?
Yeah, but she looks fucking not massive in like weight, but like she looks very tall on TV.
Yeah.
Like she's bigger than most. So like I believe like her, Indy, and Lash Legend, they're all like 5'10" or whatever. But like,
yeah. Oh, she's 5'10". That's what I expected. 5'10" sounds.
I don't know. I didn't think that at first, but I was just like, damn, these motherfuckers are really short. But it is what it is. It was really cool to be there. I would say I would definitely say I liked this Wale Mania better than last year's.
Different DJ. What was they playing? They playing Ice Spice?
A much better DJ this year. That's for damn sure. And I miss Swerve debuting, hitting the album date.
You get an album date?
Yeah, I missed it, bro. I didn't get to see it.
You think Ross is give him a verse? I think Ross will give him a verse.
He a bored nigga, so I can see it happening.
He'll give him a verse.
Mm-hmm.
Little throwaway joint.
Yeah.
All right. Well, after Wale Mania, so you know that's Thursday night. Did you go to SmackDown at the Crypt on Friday, or was it?
No, I did not. No,
did not.
I didn't want to. I didn't get tickets to the Hall of Fame or SmackDown or anything. I didn't want to go to the Hall of Fame. I saw Conan's speech.
Hell of a speech. That boy wanted. He sounded like he wanted a job. That's one of the best speeches I've heard in a minute.
He was reading the fuck out that teleprompter, boy. But it was good. I really liked his speech a lot. I didn't get to see any of the other ones, honestly, but I got to see the Ray one, and that's all I really wanted to see. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Right. Stacy's been nice.
I know. I heard Muda's was very short, and
Muda said one sentence. I don't think his English is very strong. It didn't seem like it. So he gave us about 2 sentences and did the mist and walked out. It's pretty fire, actually. I gotta be honest. Ric Flair, you know Ric Flair get down though. He was over there rambling. I'm very curious on what the fuck Ric Flair had to say about him, because he got inducted, I was just like, who's gonna induct him? Because I was just like, who the fuck in the it was either gonna be Stinger or Flair, and Flair. I mean, they worked a lot against each other, and Flair was like, that's the greatest Japanese wrestler I've ever been in the ring with. So I mean, that's saying something. I've been a big fan of Muda for a long time. I used to do the Shining Wizard. It was my move when I would create a guy on No Mercy. So shout out to that. And the Acai Moon, so I used to do that too. So yeah, that was cool. Who else got in? Andy Kaufman. That's before my time. And then Tim White, that's my guy, rest in peace. His brother looks exactly like him. It's just crazy. Like if you would have told me that was Tim White on the stage and I didn't know he died, I would have believed, that's Tim White right there. He looked just like him. It was scary. Really weird. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't because they're brothers, but I was like, yo, this is really weird.
Yeah, I didn't get to see the rest of the inductions. But yeah, it was really cool. Mania night 1, fantastic show. I thought it was great.
Do you want to go to Patreon with that?
Yeah. Let's start on the Patreon life for this and get it out of the way.
You feel me?
But nah, I definitely felt it was a good show. Definitely not better than night 2. Like I would probably say night 2 was like night one was fantastic. This show was good. No, it is what it is. But yeah.
That was a 45-minute review.
Hey man,
I know we're gonna go that long, but it's fine.
Honestly, when the A show came out last week and they went 3 hours, I was like, man, these niggas some assholes.
3 hours. We gave them an early show who done like hour 30.
We gave them an early show with the basic predictions and shit. These niggas went all out. I said, these niggas some assholes, yo. Well, yeah, y'all should check that out. I was gonna listen to it on a flight and then I played it.
I listened to it in parts.
Instantly went to sleep, boy. I wasn't about to be awake for 3 hours on a flight. It wasn't happening.
I listened to parts. Shout out to Vansky, Cam probably. Mm-hmm. Rewriters Room crew. Did I miss anybody who was on there? If I missed you, I'm trying to remember who else was on there.
Nah, I didn't see the show, so I don't know.
I think that was everybody. Shout out to everybody that contributed to the show. It was really good. It was really fun show all together. Shout out to Justin Meals for the hard work because that was fantastic stuff.
Yeah, shout outs to everybody that was a part of the show. Let's close this. Wait, no, I have to keep it open for Stand and Deliver review. Let's get into that NXT right now. So Patreon's over. You could get a full long review of WrestleMania. We didn't talk about the Raw after WrestleMania. I honestly was not interested in watching. Very burnt out, very tired.
Let me be very transparent to the listeners. By 9 p.m. Eastern time Monday, I had my fill of wrestling. I was done. I lost interest. I gotta be honest, getting through NXT and Dynamite this week was tough. I'm gonna keep it real. It was tough. I would say NXT was more of a harder watch, honestly, because I was very tired. Yeah. But I don't know. AEW seemed to be just another less enjoyable experience as well. But it is what it is. Yeah, big week, tired of it. But all right, Stand and Deliver. I'm gonna be very real and transparent. I missed the pre-show, so I didn't see the Chase U stuff. I didn't know that there was gonna be a pre-show. No one did until that morning.
And I'm not gonna lie. So when you watch it back, when I was watching it back on Peacock, the pre-show was combined with the actual show.
Yeah, so you just fast forward through all of it.
Yeah, I was seeing all these nerds talking and shit. I was like, I'm gonna skip this. And Peacock doesn't have any timestamps.
Yeah.
It doesn't show you much of a preview when you fast forward. So
yeah, so you'll miss the whole thing. And you didn't really talk about it after that.
I skipped right past it.
I'll tell you this much. After the match was over, the Dyad asked for their release. So if that tells you anything about the match, that's it right there.
So it was ass.
No, it wasn't. I'm mostly just joking around. But I'm not joking about them asking for release. That was confirmed that they did ask for the release. I don't know if they were granted that. I saw conflicting stuff, but they definitely asked to get the fuck out of there. They wrote a tweet right after the match too, like, yo, whatever we are. It was one of them weird cryptic type tweets, and they posted a picture. But whatever. Anyway, so what were we just talking about?
The Dyad leaving?
Yes. We were talking about Schism versus Chase and Tyler Bate. Everybody get their shit in. Ava didn't do much.
No people's elbow.
No people's elbow. No nothing.
No whatever Rocky Maivia shit.
You know what she did? She did the rookie package of moves. She did like a little pushover thing. Did the little the girls be doing a little ground pound thing, like they take your head and shake it on the ground. I think she put one of those on.
The feminine Luthez press.
Yeah, because she's a big girl, and obviously Thea is small, but Ava's a large woman. That is a large, like she's big. So she's kind of like doing a lot of power moves and just kind of powering over Tia. You could definitely tell this was her first wrestling. That's a bold move to have her first match be in front of 10K. You know what I mean? I know The Rock debuted in like Madison Square Garden, but at least he had wrestled before. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like he never wrestled before. He was doing whatever little stuff in Memphis. Like that was a bold move. And then you have The Rock's daughter, so you decided to throw her on the pre-show. That just seems, I don't know. Like they made such a big deal out of signing her, and just to have her matches be on a pre-show. I don't know. It was a pre-show match. It wasn't anything great. It wasn't like bad or anything. It was just a match that happened. You really didn't miss much.
All right.
Like there's no reason for you to go back and watch that match. You didn't miss anything.
Great, because I wasn't planning on to. It wasn't gonna happen. But I seen the rest of the pay-per-view. Let's get into it. The women's ladder match.
I like the
match. Was cool.
I like the match.
Yeah, the match was cool. I liked it. I don't like the finish. I know people in the Discord was just like, "Oh man, but you wanted Indy to win," and I was just like, "Yeah, not like that." Like, I don't know. Like, it's not the same, and it very much wasn't the same when I watched the match back. But I was watching the match and I was just like, so when did her stomach start hurting to the point where she couldn't climb? Like, when did I miss that?
A lot of stuff happened in that match. I'm not 100% sure.
Like,
I don't know.
When?
I don't know. This was my thing. Before I even get to the finish, I want to shout out to Tiffany. This is how I know she's dedicated to the business, because she took the most craziest bumps. For someone who's only been wrestling for like a year, I don't know if I'd had the balls to do the stuff she would do it. Also, when she fell out the ring and nobody caught her. I tell you, she's about this for real. Like, this is in her.
I don't think she planned on nobody catching her.
I know, but I'm just saying, like the fact she was even willing to do that spot. I mean, that's a scary ass spot. I wouldn't do that. Hell no. Also helps to just be young. Like when you're young, you just do shit like that. But like, man, shout out to her. Shout out to everybody. I think everybody got their shit in. Everybody had some cool spots. But yeah, man, I tweeted it. I was just like, yo, out of the 6 women involved in this match, that was the worst choice to me. Maybe I'll say Valkyrie might have been a worse choice because we don't know who the fuck she is. But like, Indy, I understand what they're trying to do. Trying to be some like, I was down bad and now I finally they break yada yada yada. But like
whatever.
The unlikely championship, but I feel like we haven't really earned it. You know what I mean? Like
it wasn't. That's my problem.
Yeah, like she was going through her losing streak or whatever, but it wasn't like a big focus, like a big enough focus for me to like really care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like because she was losing to people that was just better than her.
Yeah, it was just like, okay, she lost. Like, so I didn't really like. It wasn't like a lovable loser where like you could really get behind them, right, or something like that. Like it wasn't like I don't know. It was a good. The most recent one, maybe like the Kofi Mania example, where he like was getting screwed over and kept losing matches and like losing the big matches.
But I felt it was kind of clear that he was gonna get it. Like he was out of the ladder match, and then NXT does the we'll give you a second chance, like they always do. But I still didn't feel like she was gonna win it. I just felt like she was a better option than the other folks. Yeah.
So that would just like. So when she won it, like when Dexter Lumis came out and all that stuff, I was like, that's a cute little moment. But like when she won, I was like, why? And like why? And then like why even have Roxanne be in the match for her to lose? Like you had an out right there where she didn't even have to be involved in this. Because it doesn't make like I don't.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Man.
We're gonna talk more about that when we get to the show.
They lost me on that one.
Like, I wanted Indy to win, but I didn't want her to win like that because, what is it? On the show, she was just like, I didn't think I could do it on my own or whatever. And I was like, bitch, you didn't.
Yeah, the unlikely champion thing. I don't, like, it's not him for me. So
why the fuck did the way have to be involved at all? Like, are we not over? Like, we not over that shit yet?
I hope that's the end of it. That was the final curtain call of the way.
Like, Jesus Christ, bro. Like, I don't know. I hated that shit a lot.
I did not like this finish.
Yeah, I was, because, you know, I absolutely was for Indy winning. Like, I thought it would be fine. I thought it'd be cool. I definitely don't think Roxanne should have been in the match now.
Yeah, I mean, Roxanne like an idiot.
It was like, first I was just like, if Roxanne wins, I understand. But if she, you know, but if she's not going to be in the match, I would prefer if she, you know, if Indy won. And then they have her win like this.
I think Indy shouldn't have won it all. But
like, it honestly just proves to me that she can't get it done without the way getting involved. And I'm gonna be saying that about another champion very soon.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess. Oh, also JC Jane came back. I didn't include that, but JC Jane had come back and pushed Gigi off the ladder. And the camera fucking missed it. At first, at least.
Peacock fixed it.
Oh, did they? Okay, because they like halfway missed the fucking push off the damn thing. But yeah, man, Indy wins the match, so she's the new women's champion. Going forward, we'll see what happens with Roxanne. We'll see what happens with JC and Gigi.
We shouldn't be doing a wait and see with Roxanne. Like, we should be seeing what the fuck is going on right now. But whatever. That just shows you how frustrating this episode of NXT was. But what was after this?
With the tag match? I don't have the spreadsheet up. Let me see.
Was it the Gallus tag match? Because I didn't like that shit either. Yeah, it was a Gallus tag match.
Yeah, I believe it was the tag team. It was. I don't even remember anything about this match except for Brutus missing the spot completely. That's the only thing I remember from this match even happening. Was they did the Tower of Doom move and Brutus supposed to do a fucking Brutus ball off the top rope and then just completely went wide left and just missed everybody. I'm not even sure that happened. It was almost like a football getting caught in the wind on a field goal. Like I don't know how that happened. Like he just completely missed. That's a big boy missing everybody like that. So that shows you really pretty much all that happened. I don't really remember anything else of note that happened. Oh, Joe fucking Coffey came back. And I said, this is the worst pay-per-view ever. I get Indy winning, and then Joe Coffey comes back. I can't get any worse.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what the fuck he planned on doing. Don't come to the North American, bro.
Don't muddy up the NXT mid card. That's amazing. It's probably the only good thing about NXT currently.
Yeah. This shit was ass. I don't think it was that bad.
I gave it a 3. I gave it a 3. It was very much like it was there. It wasn't terrible. That match probably could have used Pretty Deadly, honestly.
More than a stupid whatever hosting, like the NXT hosting shit. Let's stop that shit right now, please.
Yeah, I'm over that too.
It's so stupid. Like, you know, if you want to have them on the show, then have them wrestle. Like, is that so hard?
Or do a fun segment with like a celebrity or something if you can get one to come in at 9 in the morning.
Like, hey, that shit, anybody. Yeah, like NXT didn't get none of that fucking flair to the show.
Ain't nobody was coming at 9 in the morning to go deal with fucking.
Well, niggas ain't get pyro. I don't feel like anybody had like a special Tron or anything.
Braun did. Oh, Braun and Carmelo did. They got special Trons.
What is it? I ain't gonna lie. When I heard Trick Williams doing the same shit that he was doing at Vengeance Day, I was skipping. I ain't give a shit about that, man.
Man, no, it was fine. Whatever.
Next match we get, I believe is the 5-way. Fantastic match. Thought this match was really good.
Let me tell you, Dragunov was the MVP of that match. Man, he's just so intense and just he's so like good. I have nothing but positive things to say about Dragunov. The guy, he's just fantastic. But everybody got their shit in. Axiom looked great out there. Dragon Lee makes his debut. It sucks they fucked up his entrance because I saw the vision. I was like, oh, that might be hard, a little slow mo, but like they missed some cues or something. I don't know what happened. The whole thing got messed up.
He probably should have practiced that shit.
I guess so. And then they did it on Tuesday, and it was a little bit better, but it still seemed kind of weird. I don't know. Some like the way it transitions out after they do like the little overlay thing of his name and all that shit. It's so abrupt. And you're like, what the fuck was that? I don't know. It's really weird, but I see the vision. I see what they're trying to do, but I don't know. They might have to go back to the drawing board with injuries. But yeah, he looked good up there. Man, it was a really crazy. Definitely best match of the night, in my opinion. Just
oh yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. I can't think of anything that could have competed.
Yeah, that Axiom kick when he hit Wesley when he did the backflip, crazy. I'm not gonna say it's Adam Cole, Malachi Black.
It was a good catch. It was a good catch.
But that one was crazy. Didn't Dragunov do something wild? I feel like he did.
Just being in the match, honestly.
Yeah, JD they always let JD get his shit off in a little he'll have his own little moment in every fucking multi-man match they put him in. Yeah, man, just all around great match. I think everybody looked good. Nobody looked like an idiot. Just a really good match. And Wesley gets the wins. They keep him strong. I think I'm ready to put him in the best North American champion ever category already.
Oh yeah, he's good at this.
I'm already there.
I
didn't expect singles Wesley to beat. I'm so happy he didn't end up getting fucked over because of the whole what's my man's name?
Nash Carter.
Nash Carter shit.
I think they really tried their best for him to not get caught with that.
Yeah. Or just what I mean? They just have him just doing nothing and they wouldn't know what to do with him. But thankfully, he ended up being a really good singles wrestler. So it's fine. I think, yeah, but that match was just really good, man. Match of the night. If there's any match to go look out for on there, is that one. It just shows how good and how deep the mid card really is. Because you gotta think, we didn't even have Dijak in this. We didn't have Nathan Frazier wasn't in this. No Tyler Bate. Hell, Scripps. Shit, I don't know anybody.
I don't think Scripps would have.
I like Scripps. I think Reggie's actually not a bad worker.
I don't think he would have brought up the prestige of this match, but I hear you.
I mean, not prestige. I'm just talking about the mid card is so deep. There's so many guys that could have been Apollo. There's so many guys that could have been in this match.
Let's stop naming people right now.
That's fine. It's fine. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, man, just man, just a great match. All I can really say. What's after that?
I thought it was really good. NXT's mid card. Let's keep it. I said it before. NXT mid card. Well, what is it? The North American division and the UK niggas, not Gallus, is keeping the division alive right, or keeping the brand alive right now. Because everything else
in ring for sure.
Yeah, in ring.
Yeah, they're cooking.
Everything else kind of smelly. And then after this, I believe it is Kiana James.
No, it's the unsanctioned match.
Sorry, yeah. It was all right. It was cool.
I liked it. It was a fun match. I thought it was a fun match. They had little callbacks to other Gargano stuff.
Gargano's got the comeback callback, bro.
Yeah, they put a lot of lore into this. Candace bringing her baby out there in that loud ass arena with no headphones, no nothing. Ears just raw and out there.
Yeah, raw dog in the crowd.
Raw dog, that loud noise. Stop putting that baby in dangerous situations like this. Candace
stop putting dogs and babies in the.
Not enough. Yeah, it was. I don't honestly. What's crazy? I don't really remember much about this show. I thought we were doing. We tried to because it was I've watched so much wrestling since then.
It was honestly, it was cool. It was a cool spot.
Yeah, it was cool. I think everybody got the shit in. Grayson looked good in defeat. I don't think that hurt him anyway. Of Gargano getting that win. Gargano gets to close out his NXT chapter. I'm hoping that that's it. You know what I mean? He got taken out by Grayson. He comes back full circle. He gets his win back, and we go from there. I wouldn't mind if Grayson got called up, honestly. I think they can call him up.
They need to call somebody up.
Some got to change. Great. I think unless they put Grayson in kind of that North American division, but you see like he wouldn't really fit in that right now. Like the kind of work rate they're doing with that. I just don't put like Grayson with the axioms and fucking dragging off or whatever. Who knows? I mean, we'll see what happens with that. I guess I mean like, now that we have a new world champion, that's an option they can go if they want to go that route.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. Fuck, sorry, my head hurt.
Well, the next match made my head hurt, so I feel like
I mean, no, this was fine. I can't say that this match bothered me at all. I kind of didn't really expect much from it. Like I expected the title change. So it's kind of just whatever. Oh fuck. So Kiana James, Fallon versus what is it? Well, what nickname we got for these ladies?
I call them the Sisters of Destruction. I don't know what you call them. That's what I'm calling them.
Fire and Desire, that's taken. Man, I forgot what that nickname was, man. I had a really good nickname for him.
Yeah, I don't know why you keep calling them Fire and Desire. That's gimmick infringement.
Well, shit, they don't own that shit no more. She can't use that shit on Fan Time neither.
Fan Time. Aye. It's just yeah, nah. I didn't like this match. I thought my man's what's my guy's name?
Brooks Jensen. Whatever.
Yeah, Jensen. Yeah, Jensen. You look an idiot. Give Kiana the damn purse. That's your girl. why are you holding it back from your girl? That's your shorty. Give her the damn purse.
Yeah, like come on, bro.
What are you doing? That's why you know what I mean?
I hear you, bro.
that's why. You doing stupid shit. Give her the damn purse. Yeah, this match did nothing for me. It was more story than actual match. I don't remember any real moves that even happened. Alba Fire, give Alba
they were just getting clapped up.
Isla Dawn. Also, I fucked up on my spreadsheet. I don't know why I put that Kiana and Fallon one. They definitely got the ass whooped.
Kiana definitely the better worker between the two of them. I don't think that honestly, I didn't think it was put into any question. But yeah, man, this match was just a-okay. I honestly didn't think it was like that bad.
I thought it was very uninteresting. I didn't think it wasn't worth being on the pay-per-view. I'd rather that with the pre-show and then put the other match on. I like the pre-show match. I like the pre-show match better than this match for sure.
To each his own. I didn't see the pre-show, so that's what it is. Then we get to our main event: Braun Breaker versus Carmelo Hayes. It is a match that happened.
I liked it. But yeah, it felt like a match that happened. You wanted to get to the finish of it.
Honestly, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I just get to the finish of it. I really didn't like this. Like, I think that this title defense is probably down there with like the Dolph Ziggler or the Joe Gacy joint.
No, it wasn't Joe Gacy. It wasn't Joe Gacy.
It's definitely bottom 3.
It wasn't Joe Gacy. I don't think it was bad the first Grayson one either.
Oh yeah, the first. So it's just better than those two. So yeah, it's still bottom 3.
Yeah, this match was it was cool. I just, like I think if you listen to a show, Justin went over it pretty hard about just like I don't like why do all that baby face whatever the fuck they were doing for the last
respect
months.
And all that.
Yeah, and then have Trick Williams cheat and interfere, and then Braun just like whatever about it. Even though we do it gets like on the NXT episode yesterday we kind of progress through it. But just like at the time, I'm looking like that's like, why would he be okay with that win? You cheated. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like,
why are we shaking hands?
It's really dumb. It's really stupid. Like, you saw that it happened. You did the respect thing. I felt like you could have easily just watched it back. Well, I feel like it was pretty. I don't think. I'm pretty sure that
he knows that Trick interfered. Like he saw Trick with his own 2 eyes. It wasn't like Trick hit him from behind.
Yeah, and he just let it fucking rock. Like, that was stupid, yo. So honestly, my head is starting to hurt again. It is what it is. Honestly,
I didn't hate the match though. Like, I thought the match was like, it was a fine match. I thought Carmelo. I think everybody got their shit in. Yeah, I thought the match was cool, the actual in ring, but that finish just left me very puzzled. I was like,
that it kind of left nothing to desire, you know?
Yeah.
Because like that happened, and I was just like, yuck. Yeah, nah, I really don't like. I really ain't like that, yo. Like, yeah, it's just it's dumb. Like, it really is. It's really silly. I honestly don't know why they did that. But yeah, let's get into NXT.
Well, before that,
okay.
we got a couple news items to get into, right? In the trenches.
Oh yeah, fuck! I forgot about that whole shit.
We could. There's not a lot. We can zoom for a couple of these anyway.
All right, hit me with them. I don't have my phone up.
Well, you put this one in there. CM Punk reacts to Meltzer news.
Oh yeah.
For his sessions. I mean, I think ACL kind of gone over it, but like, it feels like old news at this point.
Yeah, we missed it, but a lot was said between said about CM Punk, and then through Meltzer.
CM Punk ain't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Posted a Instagram story, then deleted said story, but you knew what it was once you posted it. It was going to get screenshotted, and you know, you were just like, "Yo, fuck Jericho, fuck Meltzer."
Which I was just like, Jericho being pointed out specifically, like, yeah, like you know what it is.
It says something. You know what it is. He's called that man a stooge. I'd be kind of pissed off somebody calling me a stooge. That's wild and insulting. But yeah, CM Punk finally, reacted. I guess he's tired of whatever narratives are being pushed about him.
He was really quiet, and then they, poked the bear.
Yeah, Meltzer on his message board said something like he refused to do a job or something like that,
and then apologized like a bitch.
Yeah, and then Punk was like, "That didn't happen." Moxley had this dumb idea he wanted to do, and I was like, "I never seen Rocky or whatever the fuck." I don't know. It was. It's all so petty, dumb shit now. This point, like at this point, he's coming back. Like he's gonna come back. They're gonna make something happen. I don't know what they're gonna do. I still don't think at this point both parties can coexist. I feel like Kenny's kind of neutral at this point, but I feel like whatever the Bucks and Jericho, and it seems like Moxley as well, because he went on, his wife's podcast and he was like, he let it all out. Like, yo, I don't like that nigga.
I thought that was so like classless of them, like especially for them to like both be working at that place and they just come out there and just bash one of their coworkers. Like, well, like I get it, you don't have to like Punk, but I just thought them coming together to do that was really fucking corny. And she was gassing it too.
I kind of feel like she was low key like wanted him to get it out so like she can get this shit out because she probably tired of hearing it at the crib. Like I fucking hate this Punk guy.
Well, I don't give a shit.
I don't know what it was, but yeah, I don't know. It was weird. But yeah, that whole thing, it's just petty bullshit at this point. Like, yo, like, y'all grown men, talk it out or somebody quit. I don't know.
Salute me or shoot me.
Yeah, man.
Actually.
I don't know. It's ridiculous. It's childish. Dante Martin got hurt at the fucking ROH show. I did not see any of the show.
That shit looked nasty.
That's literally the only thing I saw from the show, and I wish I didn't watch that damn video. That man's ankle did a whole complete 360.
Yep.
Get well soon, man. I feel bad for Top Flight, man, because they can't catch a fucking. One of them is always getting hurt.
The perks of being a high flyer.
No, well, I mean, you can't put that there. You got to do a car accident, but
well, the second time wasn't.
But yeah, man. I mean, that was a freak. I mean, I guess it was a wild ass spot, but I've seen that.
I mean,
spot
it's high risk.
Yeah,
I don't think I said anything crazy.
Yeah, that shit was just nasty, bro. Get well soon. But as far as the rest of the ROH show goes, I don't know much about it. I didn't really see much talk about it. I'm sure they had some whatever matches on there. I did see Nigel McGuinness showed up there, and then he got announced that he was signing. He's all elite, baby. I thought he was actually. I honestly thought he was still signed with WWE. I didn't know that he was a free agent.
He said he was. Yeah, he's all elite, and then he came out with a tweet saying like, "Oh, I never retired due to injury. I just stopped." And I was just like,
well, he said he retired for other reasons.
Yeah.
It wasn't. But like,
what do you want us to do with this information?
I believe he has hepatitis, and that's why he had to retire. Cause I think WWE found out, and he was like, "Yeah, no, we can't do that." So that's kind of why he retired. I don't. He's probably not going to be a worker. I mean, maybe. Who knows? Who fucking knows?
And he made it seem like he was going to work, and I'm just like, that seemed like a bad idea.
As of now, it seems like he is just doing commentary. How old is Najee? He got to be like 40 something. I don't think he's going to go back in the ring at this point.
I mean,
is anybody clamoring for fucking Nigel McGuinness match at this point? I love, and this is not like this is
for
this
AEW.
Is no shot.
AEW niggas absolutely are.
This is not a shot Nigel McGuinness. I love that's one of my favorite wrestlers like ever. I love Nigel McGuinness, but like he hasn't wrestled since December of 2011. Like I'm not clamoring to watch Nigel McGuinness at this point.
AEW niggas gonna be like, so
they ain't clamoring for that. They don't let them lie to you. Most of them fans probably never seen Nigel McGuinness match. Keep it stacked.
You say they not real true to this, bro. They
ain't real wrestling nerds like me. I mean, I was there. I'll buy the DVDs. Feel me?
Yeah, like I feel like they're gonna probably have them wrestle. Like, if you can't get cleared in the WWE, you go to AEW.
It seems like that's the kind of thing.
And that's just what it is. Like you honestly can't dispute that.
I mean, Saraya also Edge, I believe Edge implied that as well, that if WWE didn't clear him, he was going to go to AEW. So yeah, I mean, there might be truth to it. Jeff Hardy. I mean, that man was in no seat to be wrestling. They're like, yeah, you can come in. We got you. You can jump off this ladder real quick every week, whatever. So yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'll watch it if he does wrestle, but I'm not really like clamoring for it. And then the biggest news of the week. I mean, we kind of buried the lead a low key, but like WWE finally was sold. Not to the Saudis like we were told. Actually, we heard that there's been report that they lied about the Saudi stuff just to make the deal better, which is some nasty work. But also,
hey man, you got to play the field.
You got to do what you got to do. But,
these wrestling niggas are so thirsty to get some Saudi shit off, so let's work it to our benefit. Or some Saudi hate.
This was nasty work by everybody involved in that Saudi stuff. But no, they got signed. They sold to Endeavor, which is the parent company of UFC. So they will have some kind of combined company thing between UFC and WWE. They don't have a name yet, but yeah. So Vince is no longer the owner of WWE for the first time ever. I believe he has 49%. Endeavor has 51%, so they have the majority. As far as what that means, I don't fucking know. I have no idea what any of this means. I don't think anybody does. As far as we know so far, we do know Vince is back. Vince was on one of them news channels, one of the business channels, doing an interview with Ari Emanuel and everything, and they were just like, "Yeah, I'm back." As far as creative goes, I am involved in the creative process. I won't be doing. He said, "Well, his term was in the weeds." whatever that means. I guess it's week to week, and then but he is involved with other stuff. What stuff is he involved with? We don't know. What is
Probably just other business, CEO shit.
no? Well, he said creative. He was like, I'm in
Oh.
creative. But just he said it. We just
Well,
don't know.
like, no, yeah.
Figures like I'm assuming the big shit, like like Roman beating Cody or Cody beating Roman or whatever. Even though I do think that was the plan, regardless if Vince was there or not, I would imagine. But it's just like, yeah, man. So it sold. I think this is probably the best possible out of anything. I'd imagine the best option. I think it sold it for I think what $9 billion. So they're worth 9. I believe UFC's worth like 12. So I mean, like, he definitely came up. With any kind of merger, expect layoffs. I don't know what that means, on-screen talent, if that means just people in offices or, a combination of both. I can see that. While we're at it, I guess we can just like briefly touch on Raw.
No.
I'm not getting no deep dive. I'm not about to do all, but like it definitely felt off. Like that was a really weird episode of Raw. It was like, I don't know. So, I'm not one of those, oh, Vince is back, you're on the show, whatever. Like, I'm not like doom and gloom and the sky is falling, but the show definitely felt different. There was reports of rewrites and stuff like that and stuff getting canceled, but that happened last time they do it. I think more so is that first hour being free, commercial free, that be fucking them up. I don't know what it is, because the same thing happened at Raw 30 where like stuff was getting cut and everything was all weird. I don't know. But yeah, it should be interesting going forward. I don't think we're gonna see anything immediately that's gonna like really change how the product goes. Maybe not. I don't think the actual purchase happened until later on in the year anyway. So it'll probably be more of the same going forward until it actually goes through. As far as Vince's involvement, we don't really know. Seems like the internet kind of already made up their mind about how they feel about that. I saw there was a fire Vince hashtag going around.
I mean, what is it? Triple H said that, he asked Vince for advice when doing creative.
Yeah.
I don't really think shit changed. But
I do feel like there was Raw segments tonight that were like fully Vince. I mean, on Monday, I do believe that. Like that was a full-on Vince production. Them saying local medical facility was kind of like that kind of tipped me like, okay, Vince might be back. I don't think they've used that term since Vince left. I might be wrong. They might have used that.
Who got wheeled off recently that they would need to go?
What?
To a local medical facility.
Since Vince has been gone, I'm sure someone's been stretchered out since Vince has been gone. Since June of last year, someone's been stretchered out. I just don't know who, but I remember like hearing local medical facility. Like, oh, I haven't heard that in a minute. So I wouldn't be shocked if some of those reports were true. As far as people like walking out or about to quit, we haven't heard anything besides the dyad if they don't deal with Vince. So I don't think that was the reason. So I mean, we'll see. We'll see if Bailey shows up on Raw on Monday. You know what I mean, or whatever. But yeah, that was it. Do you have any like real opinions on the sale? I'm just happy it's over. I'm happy that saga. I'm just happy it's done. Yeah, out the way.
I'm glad that all the people that have been doing sales talk are happy. Now you have to find something else to talk about.
Well, they found it.
But yeah. As far as the Vince thing goes, shit. Hey man, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it that well. It is what it is. I don't give a shit. This is how shit's gonna go.
Yeah, I don't think the Fire Vince campaign is really gonna work. I also don't. I mean,
the Fire Vince campaign is stupid for one. You're buying a ticket to go to Raw.
Well, I'm not talking about that.
Tweet.
I'm not talking about that tweet. I'm just talking about like I'm not talking about like the people tell them to go to a fucking show, and they've tried that 10 times already. They tried that with Brian. It never works. But just like just this whole campaign of like, oh no, we're not dealing with this again, yada yada. I wouldn't even be shocked if like Vince ain't even in fucking Arizona on Friday. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, he probably ain't gonna, he probably not. He probably might. I think low key. I mean, I can't. I don't know what's going on backstage. I have no insights, but I think it was more so like, yo, Vince is here. I'm already in LA. All the big investment people are here. They want to see me in action. I don't know what the fuck. I'm just making shit up. But like, I doubt. I mean, he might be a candlestick or whatever the hell the arena is over in Arizona. But we'll see. I mean, I'm not doom and gloom yet. Raw was concerning. I'm not gonna be at like that was a regular Raw. It didn't feel like a regular Raw. You know what I mean?
Hey man, I don't watch Raw, so
it didn't feel like it. I'll say that much. It was definitely a puzzling show, but that's for Justin Meals to talk about. You want to talk about AEW? Oh no, then we want to talk about we got to talk about the NXT episode. I guess we can briefly go through that.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to add to the Vince thing is that it seemed like Endeavor didn't want to move forward without him.
Oh, for sure. I've also heard rumors that people like that. I saw a rumor somewhere that Endeavor wasn't the best offer they had, but that was the best one that would get Vince back in office. But that was all speculation. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just something I saw.
That sounds like conspiracy.
Yeah, it sounds more conspiracy than anything concrete. That'd be wild if he gave up billions just to fucking go back to creative. I can't see.
Yeah, that's stupid as hell.
That'd be kind of wild if he would do some shit like that.
You telling me in the time that he been out, he didn't find nothing on TV he wanted to watch?
No, I think he was genuinely bored. He must be bored.
Shit, man. Do something.
If I just got 10 Billy, I'm not doing nothing. Y'all got it from there. I got my bread. I'm out.
Yeah.
Y'all doing record numbers? Yeah, y'all got it from here. I'm all right. I'm chilling.
I'm just gonna stay in my office.
That's just me though. But you know, knowing Vince, hashtag knowing Vince, he wants his job back. That's the funny part. People are like, oh, he wants to burn the company to the ground. Like, I don't think he wants to do this. Like, what? What are you talking about? I think people like. Once again, I don't know this guy, but I think people are like think this guy's an idiot. Like, he's not an idiot. You know what I mean? I'm sure he sees what Triple H is doing and say, okay, he's doing a good job. He wants to put his input in there. He wants to do his own little storylines. You know what I mean? He's gonna do it. It might suck. It might not suck. Hey, you know what I mean? Like, shit, we don't know how involved he was with WrestleMania. We were just talking about WrestleMania being one of the best WrestleManias in the last 15 years. He could have had his hands all over that show. We don't know that. You know what I mean?
The game's the game.
What can you do? I mean, you can have to just watch it or not, I guess. If you feel that strongly about it, I get it. You know what I mean? But all this doom and gloom seems kind of unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
And his whole backstage morale is at all-time low. People are gonna walk out. I was like, I mean,
I would like to see it.
Top star is gonna walk out.
Also, there's a lot of doom and gloom from people who continue to watch anyway. Like the Vince's back thing has been going on for like months.
3 months, about 4 months since January. We've known Vince is back.
Oh, you know, going on what Vince is back, and they still watch Mania anyway.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Nobody's fucking true to this. Everybody, because everybody, you know, everybody has a favorite that they want to see. It is what it is.
Unless they leave.
Well, shit. I'd like to see it. Like I know a lot of people that you know, they be on their little crusade or their little thing. You know, I don't really follow the WWE like that. Blah blah. This and that. Pay-per-view come around, they locked in.
Yeah.
They tweeting every Monday, every Friday. Like, come on, son. Like, it is what it is. I don't know. If you don't want to watch, that's fine. I just don't give a shit. Stop telling us that you're not watching it and you're tweeting every like 8 o'clock.
All right. Well, I'll say I'd rather him not be around. First, just I'm over it.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, but he's here, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. If Friday is bad and then Monday is bad again, I'm like, okay. This might be a problem. But until then, I'm not gonna go crazy off of one bad episode of Raw.
Mm-hmm. I agree. All right, let's get into NXT. Let's see. Okay. We already did our stand and deliver thoughts. Let's erase that off the docket. Indy Hartwell's promo. I mentioned it earlier where she said, I didn't know, I didn't think I could do this on my own. Something, the fans believed in me, yada, yada, this and that. And one, you didn't do it on your own. You needed the way. Also, they booed Roxanne. And I was just like, I hate this crowd. I really do.
Well, yeah, man. And I mean, Indy's over. That crowd does love Indy.
I don't care how long she's been there. Fuck you
yeah,
booing Roxanne for.
That's Shawn Michaels' fault, or whoever the decision was to have Roxanne in the match to lose the match to a more popular wrestler, a more popular babyface in the crowd. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just like this all could have been avoided. But you know how the NXT crowd though, that's what they do. They'll
So
turn on anybody out of nowhere for no reason.
Yeah. So fucking dumb. Fuck my head.
Well, anyway, Indy comes out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she does a promo, and then Zoe Stark comes out with another
bars her ass up.
Another terrible promo. Zoe did not. She's such a good worker, man. But man, she needs like a manager or something.
She bought her ass up with them with that terrible ass promo.
I don't know. I don't remember what she said. I kind of tuned her out. I ain't gonna lie. But
yeah, so it was bad, nigga.
Because it was Zoe Stark. I know it was bad. I could tell by the cadence in her voice that it was bad. But yeah. So they have a match later on, and actually it was fine. I felt like Indy would kind of keep up a little bit, but I mean it wasn't like bad.
The match?
Yeah.
No, the match was bad.
You thought the match was bad? I didn't think it was bad. It was fine. That was suitable.
That shit was not good, boy. Wrestling in slow motion because it's fucking Indy.
Hold on, I've been saying that for 2 months. You'd be like, no, she's wrestling cool. She's doing this a big girl style, whatever the fuck you were saying. Now she's wrestling now.
But she wasn't doing the big girl style here.
She wasn't doing it at any point.
She was just fucking slow.
She's been slow.
You can't tell me in that match with Roxanne that she wasn't working the bigger style.
I don't remember. Well, everybody works the bigger style when you're wrestling a wrestler who's 4'11".
Okay, so am I fucking wrong?
No, I'm right. That's all that is.
Okay.
I've been saying I haven't been impressed with Indy in the ring in a long time, and this ain't changed much. But I think Zoe Stark willed this match into something good because I think Zoe Stark is a fantastic worker, and she can do that.
I don't think Indy was a good dance partner for her either. Because what is it? The one time I decided I wanted to watch picture in picture was during this fucking match. And let me tell you, them three, I'm sorry that I keep harping on this. I know a lot of people heard me talk about this shit already, but the three slow ass Irish whips back to back. What the fuck is y'all doing in there, bro? Stop that shit right now. Please. Yeah, the match was very ass. I don't know, man. After that title win, what are we doing here?
I'm interested to see the projection of Indy. Also, didn't we forgot to mention and then Corey J comes back.
Yeah, well, that's after the match. Corey J coming back. Okay. What we didn't mention is that she mentioned Roxanne, and then she's just straight up not on this episode.
Roxanne not on the episode, which makes me wonder if she might be out for a while. Maybe they were like, you do this match and then you can go handle whatever you got to go handle. Because something's going on. They haven't explained what's going on, but something's going on. Right?
Whatever's going on, I think it's stupid to have her a part of that match anyway. If there's something going on.
I agree.
Why the fuck would you do that?
I'm right there with you. We'll see. We'll see what happens with this Cora indie stuff. I mean, I don't know how great that match will be either.
Yeah,
That's the direction.
I'm not really convinced with Cora Jade.
I'm not to say she hasn't really wowed me either.
What is it? Tiffany Stratton also comes out, and it seems like they keep pushing Tiffany back.
I think that they know, like, if they put her in that title match, she has to win it. They can't, you know what I mean? Like, if they put her in the title match, she has to win.
Let Indy have that short ass reign. Like, no.
I don't think Indy's reign is gonna last long. I don't.
It shouldn't, honestly. There's way too many people that are better to suffer from this.
You need to call her up and just put her with Candice and kind of get it over with. Honestly.
Yeah, that's the only way. Both. That's the only way she wins. If the Wade's involved,
or just give them something both to do. Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's see what we got going
on. Let's go to the next thing. Sorry. We got
Dragon. I'm reading like, why the like Lee versus Frey? Like, I was like, Wesley wrestled Axiom, but I remember Dragon Lee also wrestled. They gotta do something.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a mess. Yeah, Dragon. No, too many Lees. Dragon Lee defeats Nathan Frazier. Good match. I think this was a good showcase for Dragon Lee. Frazier looked good in defeat. I really like the Frazier, but more importantly, Noam Dar returned. We have not seen Noam Dar since UK closed down, but he's still been signed. I don't know what he's been doing, but he finally came to say
a nice 2-year vacation.
But maybe hope Aaliyah James is also on the way. That'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'd imagine she's with him. As far as I know, they're still in a relationship. So yeah, he comes back with the Heritage Cup, and I'm actually happy he brought the Heritage Cup back. And the reason why, because what we talked about earlier about how deep the mid card is, they need this. They need half the other mid card to go wrestle for something else. You know what I mean? So if they want to bring the Heritage Cup, it's a little gimmicky. I know you're not a big fan of the rounds, but I liked a lot of the Heritage Cup matches. No, and I'm not mad they included it.
I think the Heritage Cup thing is whatever. I think the rounds match that Wesley and Trick had was just pure ass. And they should probably never do some shit like that with Trick Williams ever again.
If he wins the cup,
that nigga ain't winning shit.
I feel like the UK guys are really gonna be the one doing the most of the cup stuff, though. I don't even know.
I mean, shit, they carrying the fucking show right now.
Also, they love giving Noam Dar promo time, even though I can't understand a word that dude's saying. He might be harder to understand than Gallus to me.
Oh,
that's saying something. No, you ever watch like Noam Dar's like fucking like when he was doing his little like
the talk show segment?
UK? I didn't know what the hell he was saying. I would like fast forward him half the time. I'm like, yeah, what is he talking about?
Nah, man. When Gallus would do the pre tapes, and nobody said, "I'm gonna need you to enunciate," boy, we was getting the jive talk like Trick Williams, but it with an accent.
They might have actually been drunk. They were just slurring their words because they were just like, yeah, that was tough. Wesley defeated Axiom in a pretty good match. At this point, Axiom is my favorite wrestler. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a big Axiom fan. I don't know whose idea was to put a mask on him, but it was genius. I don't know why that makes that much of a difference. It just a kid, like nothing really changed fundamentally, but for some reason, the match just makes it look way cooler. It's somehow, I don't know. Match was just cool.
Match was really good.
Match was good. Scripps comes out. He tried to sneak Axiom. Actually, like, nope, kicks him. He doing a little front flip in the ring. That shit was funny. So let's say we're doing Axiom versus Scripps. They've been teasing this for a minute, so let's get this match out the way. I think Axiom could probably get a really good match out of Reggie. Because I think he's one of those guys who just don't have bad matches. Do you have any thoughts on Scripps versus Axiom?
Hey, if Axiom can't get nothing out of Scripps, let's rip up the script.
I honestly think Reggie's like not bad. I think that time he spent on the main roster really helped him and like doing the house shows and stuff. It kind of
We'll see.
accelerated his in-ring work. Quick hits, pretty deadly, defeat the family. Yeah. Fine match, I guess. I like D'Angelo's hot tag. He has a good hot tag. I really enjoyed that. Ivy now defeated Tatum Paxley, so she got the win. I guess that's over. Is that it?
Why did they do this if it was going to be over so fast?
I don't know. It was like that was it. I mean, we'll see where that goes, but that was just kind of just a match that happened. Didn't last long. Ivy looked good, and she had a win. Ivy kind of needed a win too. I'll be honest. I don't think I think it was her first win of the year, so she kind of needed that.
Probably like a non-level up win.
Yeah, that was her first TV win. She was 1-6. So
that's fine. I'm just like, what do you do with Tatum now?
Level up.
Because the Fire Sisters was just like, oh, I know what you did, and then they never went back to that.
That was just the cause of dissension. That's all that was.
Like they never went back to it.
They were lying. They ain't shit. They could lie.
It was Gavin. I believe it.
Jensen lost Kiana James' trust. I want this to end. I was cool with it. Now I'm like, all right, now we're dragging this, guys. What are we doing? This is the dumbest shit.
This went from Disney Channel to Degrassi, and I might say this is Skins.
This is all American. All American Homecoming. This is all this was at this point. I do not care anymore. I think Josh Briggs and Fallon Henley are terrible friends.
Low key.
High key.
No, well,
terrible friends.
High key, but was extremely high key. Is Kiana James definitely gaslit my brother, bruh. Definitely gaslit him, bruh.
She gaslit and girl bossed.
Oh, absolutely. She said, "Yeah, I was cheating."
No, she didn't say
you.
She said she was dating around because that's what No.
It
wasn't official.
No, she was. No, I meant in the match. She was like, "Yeah."
Oh, I think about Sebastian. Oh, yeah. Cause why you give her the fucking bag? That's your girl. I would have gave my girl the bag.
You know what? There was no label on it. I was playing the field, seeing where this is about to go. You ain't lock it down, but on Valentine's Day, I stopped seeing the nigga. I was just like, hey.
She toxic.
Not she lined up some plays, bruh, for Halloween, and then I mean for Valentine's Day.
Toxic.
Nah, she lined up her plays, bruh. That's not toxic.
She preyed on that young man. She knew she knew he was gonna be his first bad bitch. And, he could take advantage of that.
That's not her fault.
Predatory. I don't like it.
That's not her fault that this is his first bad bitch. All right.
How old is Kiana James?
That's nothing to worry about.
She's 25 years old. That's a 20-year-old young man right there.
She's 20. She's 20. She's 25. She was playing it. What she look like settling down so early, bruh?
I don't know. I'm watching Love is Blind. These people in their 20s trying to get married, so who knows?
No, them niggas are crazy.
Them niggas are wild. This season Love is Blind. They're bugging.
That's why they're on TLC, because they're fucking insane.
I guess Netflix. You talking about Love It? Married at First Sight?
Yeah, those people are also insane.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. Von Wagner versus Dragunov. That's for next week, right?
Mm-hmm. And then if he loses, Rob Stone says, if you lose, we're done. I'm breaking up with you. And I'm just like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Mr. Stone. Dijak beat Odyssey Jones. All right.
Yeah, I was definitely in the bathroom for this one.
Thoughts?
I was in the bathroom.
All right. I would like to see Dijak in a Heritage Cup. That'd be cool.
In a rounds match?
Rounds. All right, man. It's getting late. AEW. Let's knock this out real quick. Tony Khan announced that All In will be in the UK on August something, and it will be in Wembley Stadium.
2 weeks following All In.
Is it 2 weeks? When's All In?
Mm,
Oh no, the show is called All In.
oh, sorry. My fault.
The show is called All In, which I guess they're
Wait, no,
saying.
this is All In. The following week is All Out. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, so why did Bowens tweeted?
Is it All Out in like October?
All right, Bowens tweeted, no, this is All In. The following week is All Out. He might own All In now that he owns ROH, honestly.
Yeah, well, he said this is AEW's first All In, so I mean, I don't know. Either way, All In will be in Wembley Stadium. And last time we heard rumblings about this a little earlier. We're discussing it in the Discord. And
yeah, there was something else that was going to be mentioned, but
yeah, we're 100% sure about that, so we'll leave it. We don't want to throw shit out there. But as far as Wembley, or at first I thought it was implied that it could be Wembley Arena, which seems suitable. They said Wembley Stadium. I looked up Wembley Stadium. The capacity is about 90,000. Now we include the staging or whatever. I'll say maybe like 75 they can do, right? They'll be able to do at max, maybe 80, depending on. They usually don't do really big stages, so maybe 80. I understand that this is their first time in the UK, and they're also very popular in the UK. I think they get more views in the WWE, if I'm not mistaken. I think they have better ratings than WWE in the UK. I don't think they can do.
They got 4 months to do it. Good luck.
That's a lot of dip on the chip. I'm not saying it's impossible. I mean, they might have the numbers. They thought that was okay. That maybe can get a full stadium. That's a lot of people. Even WWE was like, we ain't doing no stadium when we go out there. We'll do the arena. You know what I mean? We'll do the O2. We ain't doing a stadium. AEW is like, hey, we'll do a stadium. And I want to knock it. I do. But also, people said Cody and fucking Kenny and the Buck can do a 10K arena, and they did it. So, I mean, shit. What do I know? They might be able to do it. I'm interested. I'm very interested. My guess was they could probably get like 30. 75 seems like a lot. Or 90, whatever the fuck is going to be. You know what I mean? That's a lot. Like, it's hard to get that many people to go to a WWE show. You know what I mean? That's the one. I mean, whatever you think one is like better or no one, WWE is the biggest wrestling company in the world. And sometimes they have a hard time filling out stadiums. So, you know what I mean? We saw what happened with Money in the Bank last year where they had to move it because that shit wasn't selling.
One soccer event is blowing that shit out the fuck.
That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I hope so. That'd be great. Look, that'd be an amazing look for them. Shit, I would relocate to the UK. I'm like, fuck America. I'm out here. But yeah, man, that's a huge endeavor. No pun intended.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck. I didn't even mean to. But man, that's a hell of a that's a ballsy play. They really are going all in.
If I start seeing shit tarped off, I'm laughing. Also, what is it? I'm pretty sure a lot of niggas gonna get like resale tickets on fucking SeatGeek, for €6. You feel me?
I don't know how much they're gonna charge. I mean, I don't know how much it costs to. He has his own arena in the UK. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how much the what.
Oh yeah, that's the forum.
For Fordham.
Yeah, whatever the fuck they're called.
See
that's dumb. Why did they do that? That would have been mad cheaper.
Oh, Craven Cottage, and their capacity is 25K. See, like that makes sense to me. Mm-hmm. They could probably do 25, 30 in the 30 seems reasonable. 90? They bugging. Good luck. You know what I mean? Good luck. I'm not hating on it. Sometimes you gotta make a big play. You know what? Because I can't say when WWE try to do it for Money in the Bank, and like you gotta try. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If it don't work, it don't work. You might get laughed at or whatever, but fuck it.
Yeah. We'll see. I'm not gonna say good luck, but we'll see how it goes.
I'll say good luck. I'll be a nice guy. As far as the show goes, MJF
Day.
got the key to the city. He gave us a little musical number, a little Frank Sinatra ditty. I don't what's the name of that song? You know the name of that song?
No, I don't listen to fucking Frank Sinatra name.
Yeah,
I know that song from TikTok, man.
yeah. I think MJF went full theater kid. He went all out. This is like, he was so excited to do this. He couldn't wait to get his singing shit off. I mean, he didn't sound bad. He sounded all right. This was
I ain't gonna lie, he ain't sound bad.
He didn't sound bad at all. Definitely a showman. Definitely a showman. It was confusing. I'm not really sure why he did that, but whatever, fuck it.
Because they're on Long Island and he could do whatever the fuck he wants.
I guess so. But then, like, that's fine. But then he gave me like the 10-minute promo that I didn't give a fuck about. You're just saying stuff. You're just talking.
Do you about his
teacher? I'm like, yo, I don't want to hear a promo just because you're good at giving promos. Like, there's no substance in the fucking promo. I don't care. I don't care about your teacher. You have ADD. I don't care. The fuck, they can do anything.
ADD representation, brother.
I guess. I mean, you got ADD. That's cool. But like, I don't fucking care.
Who don't, man?
And then Jungle Boy comes out. Attacks. He's dressed up as a band member. Attacks. He's the only one with a face mask. So I mean, it should have been obvious. Clearly, that was somebody not a part of the band. But whatever. And then they get into a little tussle. Not the best break apart brawl I've ever seen, but whatever. Jungle Boy got booed massively, as you can imagine.
This is where I have a problem with this. It shouldn't have been Jungle Boy. There's 3 moving pieces in this fucking feud, and you had Jungle Boy come out there to get booed.
I think he called out Jungle Boy, right?
Well, it's still I think he
specifically referenced him.
If you're gonna get I know since it's like it's Long Island.
Would you rather have been Darby? Booed? Yeah, it wouldn't matter anybody.
It should have been Sammy Guevara hiding in that.
Well, Sammy Guevara had a match he had to go. So
it should have been Jungle Boy in the match. And then Jungle Boy cuts that promo that he cut.
Oh God, I can't wait to get to that.
I mean, the promo would have been ass regardless, no matter how the delivery was between the both of them. But I wouldn't have set him up to get booed like that, even though they were probably gonna boo him.
They were gonna boo whatever. Yeah, fucking MJF is God up there at that point.
What a Sammy bad religion.
So while the tussle's going on, Sammy Guevara's music hits and he grabs the belt, and MJF is upset about this. And then he has a match against Commander, who I didn't realize was so fucking small. Like I don't remember like seeing his size. Paused again, Jesus Christ. I don't remember seeing like I don't remember like seeing like his frame.
Nigga, you want to roll with it, bro. Time to be true to you, bro.
His frame until like I was watching that match. It's like Marco Stunt in a mask. He's so tiny. This match was basically like a Commander showcase. He really got his shit off, and it's impressive. As far as the match goes, it was fine. Just them, it's general Sammy Guevara stuff where it's kind of just like you do your crazy spot and then go to the next crazy spot and then go to the next crazy spot. And if that's for you, then yeah, that's cool. But like it didn't really register for me. However, Commander looks fucking impressive. That walk across the damn rope is really good. I like when he does that. Also, that little shooting star press he did off the top of the rope, that was really cool too.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! So Money in the Bank is on July 1st, and then AEW is going to be like a month later. Well, a month and some change later.
Hey, they fill that stadium up. That's a flex. They can use that. Like, look, man, they did that little stadium. They did that little arena over there. We booked out the stadium and handled it. That's that. They could, what I mean? It's a little feather they could put in their cap. That's actually one of the few times where like they could talk shit and like back it up. Like, yo, yeah, come on, dog. You saw what we were doing out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They want to go that route. So hopefully, you know what? Good luck, man. After the match, Sammy Guevara gives a terrible promo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. You know what? that's why he has Jericho around to talk for him. Because man, he was just
Yeah.
rambling on, just
You're
talking.
you're a fucking bump guy. You're no better than MJF. Like you're talking about MJF has all these friends and connections. Nigga, you're on Jericho's dick. Like, who the fuck are you fooling, bro?
Yeah, the match. So yeah, it was just a terrible promo, and like he rambled on for like 5 minutes, and then that was it. Wasn't a good segment. I mean, the match was what it was, but that promo after was abysmal. The other big match that happened tonight was FTR putting their careers on the line to wrestle the Guns, the new G Unit soldiers. Yeah, I was watching. I was like looking at my phone, and I heard the intro to Mini Men, and I thought like my phone was playing music or something. I was like, where's that coming from?
Motherfucker.
Like my iPad across the room was like playing music. I was like, what? I'm like, hello?
I was
And
playing
then,
Final Fantasy when this shit started. I heard do 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 do. I was like, nigga, did Spotify just open? I heard Diddy, man. Wish death upon me.
I was like, what? I was like, where?
And I can't see. And my ears perked up. I was like, I pull a hole in her. Huh?
You know they're gonna say nigga?
I put a hole in her. I was listening out in the crowd too. Hey,
the crowd was singing along a little bit. I think I don't know.
Did they sing along to all of it?
I don't know. I'm sure they did. I'm sure some of them did.
I'm sure they did.
You know, it's weird. You know, it's funny because like I wonder what made them go with that song. How old the Gun? I don't think they're that old, right?
I mean,
like early 20s.
I don't know. That album is fucking heat.
Yeah, that's a classic. But how old are they? Let me see real quick.
You know, white boys love 50, man.
Yeah, that's like it just seems like there's such a young tangent. I don't know why like 50 Cent was their first idea to come up with music. Also, how much does that song cost? I never really heard it used in anything before, like outside of like I never heard it used in a TV show before. So I'm just like, I wonder how much is that gonna be like permanent going forward, or like that was a one-time thing?
It might be a one-time thing.
Regardless, that intro was hard. That shit was hard.
The way that they were back to back and they played that shit, I was just like,
they low key still that's fine.
If they would have pulled out guns like the
guns,
like no, like
because they're the gun club. Okay, I see what you're doing.
If they pulled out guns like the Fred Flintstone meme. Sorry for what I'm about to yabba dabba do, bro. Hey, that might have been the hardest entrance of all time, bro.
Well, the yabba dabba didn't because they lost. Yeah. So basically, the story of the match was they were trying to get FTR DQ'd at any cost because if they lose, then they're out of the company. And the rest wasn't having it. They were like, no, this match is gonna keep going. Now, kind of just the story of the match.
Yeah, the one time an AEW ref wants to do their job, it's gonna cost somebody their fucking career.
Yeah, the match itself was fine. It wasn't anything like standout. As far as FTR winning, whatever. I guess they re-signed, they probably re-upped, and that was probably maybe a stipulation. But I just feel like at the expense of not only the Guns, but also the Acclaimed.
What about
so
them?
You put? I mean, because you had the Acclaimed lose to the Guns in the first place.
Oh,
which I thought was ill-advised.
Yeah, these niggas are mad transitional. That's fine.
Yeah, so that was already ill-advised. Then you have the Gun Club, who had their first defense. I think it's like their first defense. And then they lose the belt. So like, okay, now what do the Gun Club do going forward? And the Acclaimed is over there stuck with fucking Blockhead and his friend.
Blockhead and long neck.
Yeah, so like now what? So now you killed momentum of, I mean, I guess the Gun Club is getting heat. You know what I mean? I guess they still will get heat going forward, but I'm just like, that was kind of like a pointless reign, man. I don't know. I wasn't excited to see FTR win the belt because like this is their first match in like months. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
I think that it's fine that they're transitional, because I think if they would have put FTR against the Acclaim, that would have been bad
Maybe for FTR. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just
for either side, honestly.
I just think maybe it was just too soon to put the belt back on FTR. I don't know. They put themselves in a weird position.
Yeah,
it seemed
they wanted them to be champs again, but they can't beat
you know what it is.
faces. Like, this is the first time they want to do like smart booking.
You know what it was. I think the plan was always for FTR to have those belts, but I think Acclaim just got so hot. Really, they couldn't deny not giving them those belts, and I think that kind of fucked everything up. That's my guess. They were like, "Yo, we have to put the belts on these guys. They're super duper over. They're our most over tag team. We have to." I don't know. I mean, maybe one day, whatever, we'll find out what the fuck going on. But I just feel like the Acclaim got kind of shafted out of all that. Like, they got fucked over. They low key got fucked over the worst over anybody.
Oh, so absolutely.
So that FTR can have their fucking tag run. So we'll see what happens. I don't know who they feud with going forward.
Who they're going to put up their career against next?
I want Dax Harwood to put his podcast up on the line and then lose. Anyway, quick hits. Why do you put this in the quick hits? Jay White return. Jay White. He's all elite.
Since since we didn't get anything for Raw, there was no call-ups or anything. So I just felt like AEW really blew WWE out the water this whole weekend with the debut of Jay White,
I'm assuming that's sarcasm.
Having him debut at the start of the show in the undercard feud with another person, with two people that struggle to get TV time. I think this was a very good booking decision.
Say Ricky Starks is struggling. Ricky Starks has been on TV pretty consistently since January. Since the year started.
He hasn't been on in like 3 weeks.
Ricky? He was on last week. He was on last week.
He was on last week?
I don't think
I actually didn't watch AEW last week.
I don't believe he had a match last week, but he worked. I think he was definitely on last week.
Did he have like a promo or something to like?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had a promo.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck.
Yeah, I believe he was on Rampage. As far as Jay White goes, I mean, that's a good signing for AEW. I think he should have went to WWE personally, but I mean, it's his life, and I'm sure maybe he gave him maybe got the bigger bag to go to AEW, whatever the case is. I'm just kind of disappointed. He's still like Bullet Club.
When he dapped up Jay White, they just put guns up. So I'm just like, is Juice not part of the Bullet Club?
No, because when Juice comes out, his Tron says Bullet Club.
Oh,
and
yeah.
When Jay White comes, and sometimes Juice comes out to the Bullet Club. Like when Juice first came back and attacked Ricky, he came out to the Bullet Club music. So that's what made me think, oh, Bullet Club Invasion in the beginning, which I still think they're kind of going that route. It's gonna be like some kind of Bullet Club Invasion. I don't know who else would show up. But yeah, I don't know. We heard a lot of rumors that he was going to be WWE bound. Something must have changed. So either he was like got cold feet, or he just like, hey, AEW pay me more, and they were like, all right, well, what I mean, can't hate on that. Yeah, so it's kind of like it's a little underwhelming, but also we'll see. Well,
I think just another wrestler that finessed.
We'll see what happens. I mean, he's still fairly young. I don't even think he's 30 yet. As far as I know, he is. No, he is. He's exactly 30. So yeah, I mean, he's still young. I don't know how long the terms were. I know AEW like the long ass deals. Yeah, good for him, man. Good for AEW. It's an interesting pickup. We'll see where it goes from there. Not much to speak on now. As far as it might just be Jay White versus Ricky Starks, which would be a good match. Let's see where we're at here. House of Black defend their trio championships against Best Friends and Orange Cassidy with Sue. Shout out to Sue. Oh, and you know what? I always pop for Sue. I ain't gonna lie. Sue,
you're a mark.
It's funny. I don't even care. I pop for Sue. But as far as Best Friends, I can't stand Best Friends. Every time Chuck Taylor's on my screen, I just I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like his look. I don't like the way he wrestles. I don't like anything about Chuck Taylor whatsoever. Trent's whatever, but Chuck Taylor, don't like him.
Yeah,
He stinks.
No, in reverse, actually. Actually, you know what? I don't like them both either anymore. I liked
I liked Chuck Taylor when I was in high school.
I thought he was cool in PWG. Now he whatever now.
I don't know.
And the fact that Trent got like super swole and he's still like fucking pudgy, I was just like, come on, son.
Yeah,
One
like,
nigga is trying to put the work in. You feel me?
Yeah, I think that's what bothers me the most. He just looks like
He still got that stupid ass haircut.
Yeah, goofy bowl cut. I don't know. Piss me off. I feel like this is how Vince feels about Christian when he sees. That's how I feel about Chuck Taylor. I hate this nigga, bro. Get this nigga off my TV. It was a fine match, I guess. Nothing too crazy. I think everybody got their spots in. I don't really have much to say about it besides, fine match, nice little House of the Black defense. Maybe Orange Cassidy has to defend his championship against my guy Malachi Black. He did have a match with Brody King last week. Was that Rampage? Oh no, it was Kings of the Black Throne versus Best Friends on Rampage. That's what made the 6-man match even happen. Best Friends actually won by DQ, which is the very rare DQ finish in AEW. So, a little trivia for you. Let's see what else is going on. BCC defeats Enhancement Talents. They beat the shit out of them, and then Brian grabs the mic. Brian's just babbling along about. I like Brian in promos. I did not like this promo from him. It's like you just like rambling off.
Oh no, it was rambling.
Same thing over and over.
Love amateur pro wrestler.
Yeah, he yelled amateur like 10,000 times. It don't hit the same like it hit like when you were doing like the Fickle stuff. Yeah, this promo didn't hit for me.
Yeah, I think it was stupid.
Are we still gotta go to the drawing board with that?
Why are we still doing the pro wrestler thing?
Yeah, it's that again too.
Everybody there is an amateur. It's a fucking W with no goddamn performance center or a place where these niggas can train.
But yeah, this one didn't hit for me as much. But it did showcase the much more aggressive side of BCC, which they've been doing over the last month. Brian seems to be the leader of the crew, or at least the talker.
Loser nigga.
So yeah, then the Hangman comes out. They beat the hell out of Hangman. They shove a screwdriver in his forehead or his eye or something. So yeah, we'll see where that goes. It seems like it's leading toward the Elite versus BCC in some kind of combat, whether it be blood and guts or something else. Stadium Stampede or whatever. What if they do that in fucking Wembley, just wilding out in the stadium?
Shit. There's a lot of empty seats they could brawl in.
Don't do that. See, look at that. You already counting them out. This is how all in started in the first place. See, people was counting them out. Said they couldn't do 10K. Cody said bet. Now it's Tony. Tony said bet. We doing 90K, nigga.
When the fuck that ever worked out? When that worked out for him?
Bitch ass. And Jamie Hayter defeated Rio in a women's championship match, which I thought was pretty good.
I was confused by this one because ain't Rio on their side of the whole thing?
You still want that belt? You mean what Booker T say? It's about checks and championships.
Then why the fuck she helping these hoes then?
I mean, she's still on the right side. You know what I mean? It's like what it's like. It was like when the invasion in WWF was going on, and like
I don't know what this is referring to.
Well, in the invasion angle, like The Rock still had to defend the championship against WWF guys while he was still also fighting with WWF. You know what I mean?
I think that's stupid too.
Why? I mean, the belt's still the belt.
Why the fuck are we
the champ get the bigger purse? You know what I mean? Look.
Shit. What the fuck Rio go buy, bro? Hopefully some fucking protein to bulk up. Goddamn.
Wow, now we're body shaming. All right, you know what? You're getting cranky.
She's small as shit. Because why the fuck is she kicking out of two of Jamie Hayter's finishers, bro?
She had the Japanese fighting spirit.
Like Taz said, she is south of 100 pounds.
She had the fighting spirit.
Fight these nuts, nigga. Is there anything else, or that's it?
No, that's it. We're done.
Whew.
This might be the latest. This might be the latest we ever recorded.
Yeah, and there was like no technical difficulties.
Yeah, with no hiccups.
Yeah. With that said, everything is in the show notes. You can follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram. What else we got? YouTube. The charity went off without a hitch. The kids made it to Mania. Yeah. So happy for the kids, man. And that's it. All right, let's get out of here.